Time once again to talk with Bob Danley at the Lee Metcalf National Wildlife Refuge. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning, Steve and everybody.
You've got all sorts of things happening around you. It's hard to kind of keep your attention focused on one thing, isn't it?
I agree with you, and there's some things that just don't get no respect.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, just like that Rodney Dangerfield. I don't know if you folks remember that comedian from way back when. But
no respect at all.
That's right. Well, there's there's a group of animals here that are really common. In fact, they get in your face on a regular basis, and yet, obviously they don't get no respect. And I'm talking about chironomids or midges, those things that look like mosquitoes, sound like mosquitoes, but don't bite like mosquitoes.
Yeah, they do get in front of your face, though, once in a while.
They do. In fact, you can kind of separate them from other mosquitoes because they kind of dance in place. They go up and down in these huge clouds. And I got to tell you, folks, that is the hamburger for a lot of those higher animals that live in the wetlands, like waterfowl and fish. They have, obviously, the form that you're seeing, flying is the adult form, and it takes maybe, it might take them a couple years to advance from the larval form, which is like a little worm, really bright red in coloration. And its job in the wetlands is to basically recycle a lot of organic material or eat zooplankton. So, it's the circle of life we're talking about.
Yeah, but that also does some good things about the health of the pond itself.
Yeah, that's right. So it just depends on what particular species of midge you're talking about. In fact, the most interesting fact I discovered this morning is that there's one insect on Antarctica, and it's a midge.
Wow.
Yeah, and it can live for as long as 2 years. It's totally black, obviously, to absorb what little sunshine they get down there. And they can freeze solid and still survive. Really interesting. They're about a 1/4 inch long, so that's really cool. Now, speaking of animals that eat midges, well, we've got at the end of last week, we had the Ruddy Duck show up, and I saw, at least 200 on ponds. They're just out of sight of the visitors, and Ruddy Ducks are really about a 13 to 20 inch long bird, kind of round and chunky, and they're called Ruddy Ducks because they're ruddy color. The males have a bright blue bill with a big white cheek patch, and they do really an exotic display. For females, they basically dip their bill in the water while blowing bubbles and then hit their chest after several of those. So it's really quite unique display. They also build their nest over water, and they have one of the largest eggs relative to their body size of any of the ducks, which makes them doubly interesting. They're called stiff-tails because they typically hold their tail out of the water up at about a 45-degree angle. There's like 3 species in the world, and we have one of them right here.
That's nice.
Which is really pretty cool. They're really beautiful animals, though, if you get a really good look at them. And we did see them on ponds 5 and 6. I'm looking out the window right now, and I'm not seeing them, but they're around. They're usually in the cattails.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's a couple of animals you need to take a look at.
That's right. And
I don't care about what you say about the midges. Get them out of my face.
There you go. Well, hey, just be aware that you can see them anytime from dawn till dusk. That's when we're open.
Okay. Thanks, Bob.
All right, everybody. Have a great day.